Hi, and welcome to another Monday segment brought to you by FreeLifeFood, where reading labels is optional. I'm Matt Stanley, co-founder. Today's segment, I want to talk about something that's really been bugging me this week, which is just self-awareness and people's acceptance of your diagnosis. Self-awareness, actually yesterday, I don't know where the bag went, we had bought some chips and we both swore, my wife and I, that we saw gluten-free on the label and it said it was millet and flaxseed. So naturally I got excited because I love millet and we bought these chips. One was like Himalayan salt and one was smoky barbecue. So naturally I'm thinking they're gluten-free, I'm all excited. I go to sit down and open the bag to eat them with some sandwiches, and as soon as I opened the bag and touched one, I have a weird thing, I like to lick the flavor or salt off of chips, and the skinny part of the chip, I'm holding it and I put it on my tongue, and as soon as it hit my tongue I was like, something's wrong with the chip. I could smell it, I could taste it, like flour. Most people wouldn't be able to taste or sense that unless they had a big bag of flour from baking or something and it's in the air. But as soon as it just poof, my senses, I was just like, oh, something's wrong. And I start reading the label and I'm like, oh my God, I can't eat these. And I got up and went and washed my hand and I was just like, oh man, I hope I don't get sick. So my wife read it. First two ingredients. Just self-awareness. We didn't read the ingredients. We assumed when it said gluten-free and millet and flaxseed. First two ingredients, wheat flour and barley malt. It was a multi-grain chip that had several types of flour, but sometimes we get ahead of ourselves. We get excited. We're in a health store or we're somewhere where we typically find these gluten-free, sugar-free, corn-free, allergen-free type things, or it looks like something we've had before and we just grab it. I make these videos so you don't have to read the labels. But when in doubt, if you take a bite of something, if you smell something, for any reason you're just worried, like when I eat that ronzoni pasta, triple check, quadruple check, octo check, just anytime you have a doubt, check. Read the ingredients, make sure. In fact, we went over the bags, nowhere do they say gluten-free, and both bags, first two ingredients, wheat flour and barley malt, something like that. Anyway, self-awareness. No one's gonna help us except ourselves. You're not gonna find other people with the same food issues if you don't make yourself get up, find people on chat rooms, on the internet, go out to the stores and talk to people. When you see them buying the same stuff you buy, you, self-aware, have to fight the battle. You are the one who has to put the pump in or put the needle in for your diabetes. You are the one who has to carry the EpiPen for your allergies. Be self-aware. Fight for yourself. And don't let anybody, family included, stop you. Brings me to the second half of this. I want to make this a quick video, but second half of what I wanted to go over today is today's a technological world. We have a lot of technology. We have a lot of awareness to get anything out, whether it be our art, our opinions, videos, artwork, songs, news, whatever. We have tons of outlets that society has never had before. I bring that up because I've been running into a lot of people, younger people, that whether it be family or school or friends, they don't believe that you're gluten-free because you're a celiac. I haven't met a bunch of people with the allergies and other stuff yet. I want to be in those circles. I have personal experience with allergies, and my dad's a brittle diabetic. So I don't want to just join your circle to be in the circle and say, ooh, I know these people, but because my life involves the same issues yours do, and I want to talk to you about them. But for me personally, I'm a celiac. So when I hear other celiacs that are younger having struggles with school or friends or family, not believing them, thinking it's some stupid diet fad, getting mad at them, telling them that we can't afford to buy that, or you better get real food. It bugs me on a very personal level. If your friends aren't willing to accept your diagnosis and take it seriously, you need new friends. I know it's hard. I don't really have any right now. I have my wife and my kids. My wife's my best friend, and I got my kids. And I talk to people at work, and as much as I can, I talk to my parents or my sister up in Denver. But we have nobody down here in the Springs. I have no friends. I have no one I hang out with. I go to work, I come home, and I make these videos when I have time. I get it. Making friends is hard, especially when you have food issues. But a lot of us have food issues, so we can all be friends together. But if they're not going to accept you, you need new friends. If your family's having a hard time accepting your diagnosis, whether it's been a few weeks or years, then contact any of the local celiac associations in your country, in your state, and they have counselors, they have people to help explain to them and help them understand the seriousness of the struggle. This isn't a fad, especially just personally with the celiac. We're not gluten-free by choice. Most of us, if we could, we'd go eat gluten all the time. And we're okay with if it made us fat or not. We can't have gluten because of our diagnosis and our celiac. But we're not doing it to lose weight. We're not doing it to be cool or because California started a trend. We're doing it because medically, if we don't, we could die or have a lot of serious medical issues. Diabetics, the pump isn't a toy. It's not a cell phone. It puts insulin in your body to keep you alive when you eat. The EpiPen isn't a cool toy either. And it's not something that's to be made fun of. It keeps you alive if something happens and you weren't aware. So food issues are serious, and in most extreme cases they can be life-threatening, but they're always serious. Never play with them. Never. I heard about a guy from one of my friends that decided he didn't want to be celiac for a day. So for one of his birthdays, he drank all kinds of beer, ate all kinds of wheat and barley type stuff, and just went crazy for an entire day. Everything he could eat that he couldn't eat, everything that he could find, just put it in his body. And he's lucky he lived through the experience. From what I understand, it was weeks before he could function. It's not a joke, guys. It's real serious stuff. And I hope you take it serious. I hope that if you get the diagnosis, don't blow it off. Be serious. Be safe. Take care of yourself. Reach out on here, on these videos, on the comments, on our Instagram, on our Twitter, on our Facebook. Talk to us. Put stuff out there with your email or something. Hey, if you got this issue, email me. I want to talk to people with the same food issue. Reach out. Self-awareness. You are all that you take care of you. When you were born, you were naked and alone. When you die, you're going to probably be put in a casket alone. Self-awareness, take care of you. I'm not trying to be a gloom and doom guy. I don't like to do that, but no one else is going to do it if you don't. If you find people who can help, that's great, but you got to take this serious for you, and you got to fight every day for the rest of your life for you. So be aware. If your school or your teachers don't want to take it serious, get your parents involved and let them know it is serious. It is a disease. It isn't a fad. It's not a diet. If your family's having a hard time, contact an association near you and have them help you explain it to them and help you find resources. If it's your friends, get new ones. But be safe, man. All of you guys, just don't wake up tomorrow and think you're not a diabetic. Take your shots. Don't think you don't have allergies. Don't forget your EpiPen. And don't think you're not a celiac. Make sure you watch for those gluten-free things and make sure they are gluten-free. As always, thank you for watching. I hope you comment below, talk to us, let us know what you think. Subscribe, hit the little bell button. Follow us on our Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Hope to hear from you. I hope to meet you. As always, thank you for watching another production from FreeLifeFood, where reading labels is optional. We'll see you on Friday.